Have you ever thought that in this present world there would be some cities under the waters? Yes, there are. This planet is awfully full of surprises and hidden gifts. For the ages, these places remained uncovered because of less mobilized technology, and people were not aware of this wonder of the world. By the way, is it hard to get a thought that there might be cities under the waters? But now nothing remains unveiled due to more advanced technology, and also the human of the current age is also thirsty for unlimited knowledge of unveiled things. The curiosity in him has been successful enough to get the things in front of his mates. This is amazing. He has made an admirable technology for this purpose and has been successful. However, by using all the available technologies, human has gained knowledge of the underwater. While he was studying underwater life, he found out some whereabouts of humans, some unusual things that shouldn't be under the water. But there were. Gradually, he started to collect things and made a collection. He started to get worried that what is the matter then the technology was utilized and information was collected. He was able to find out that there have been civilizations under the water. Why there are whole civilizations under the water? What the reasons can be. Did they get swallowed by the water? Whatever the reason can be, but the whole civilizations lie under the water. This is the most haunted fact that I've learned about the underwater world. You must have read and heard about ships and planes being sunken in the water, but the whole cities? This is unbelievable. Let's get started to learn about what are the cities that have been found under the waters and also why and how these cities got such tragic endings. Let's take a look. Port Royal, Jamaica. In southern Cuba and western Hispaniola lies an island named Jamaica. It's located in the Caribbean Sea. This island country comes under British rules. This country has been inhabited since around 5000 BC. It's believed that some people from South America migrated to this country after Tano around 880. These people were the masters of agricultural and fishery wealth. Jamaica's most densely populated area was its south coast, and nowadays it's famous with the name Old Harbor. During the second journey of the Americas, Christopher Columbus discovered this island in 1494. The first Spanish colony was founded in 1509, named Sevilla. Port Royal is the most famous village in Jamaica. It was famous as the evilest and most corrupt city in the world, as it's present in its history that the Spanish took over all the country and ruled here. Spanish people were famous for their alcoholic parties and every sinful activity. They induced the same activities in Port Royal too, and this small village became famous for being the evilest place and committing the poached activities. In June 1692, an enormous earthquake shook the city. The earthquake was 7.6 intense and 2 by 3 of its sinking power into the sea. It killed more than 2,000 people in this evil village. There was one survivor during the process named Edward. He says that he saw the earth tearing into two parts and people being fallen with his own eyes, and the mighty water that was coming as it wants nobody to be alive. The English people and their freebooter friends were new in the village at that time. They made themselves strong enough to beat those Spanish who had been ruling Hispaniola for a long time. It's said by some people that God sent the water and earthquake to punish the people of Port Royal for all their devilish activities. This city kept sinking even after the earthquake. It sank to 50 meters below the surface of the ocean. It's very amazing that more than 40 meters below the ocean surface, many of the 17th century houses are still undamaged and uninterrupted, and its archaeological wonders are so ancient that it has been contrasted with Pompeii. Gulf of Camby. The attempt to recuperate and remember the past is an indication of the future. And in India again, we're challenged by an enormous finding of an underwater civilization that is indicating the prehistoric era. Wait till you hear this. Marine archaeologists find out some unusual things in the Gulf of Camby of the western seaboard of India. With the help of technology, they spotted some geometrical compositions. These structures were 125 feet below the surface. Debris found from the site included construction items, pottery, parts of walls, beads, some pieces of sculptures, and human bones and teeth have been examined, and they're approximately 9,500 years old. The world's biggest city in human history emerged in Mesopotamia around 4,400 years ago. Moreover, everything consisted of small village settlements. A famous filmmaker who specializes in unveiling ancient civilizations says that nothing else on the scale of the underwater cities of Camby is known for making a big sequential issue with these findings. It means that the whole framework of the cradles of the civilization with which archaeologists have been working will have to be recreated from the start. It's said that this region was engulfed when the ice caps melted at the end of the last ice age around 9,000 years ago. Alexandria. The very old city of Alexandria, ruled by Egypt's last Caesar, Cleopatra, is superbly conserved under the waters. More than 2,000 years after the discovery of Alexandria by the great Alexander, archaeologists have been successful in discovering its mythic remnants. It's highly believed that Alexandria vanished under the waters due to a sequential natural catastrophe that includes tidal waves and earthquakes. It had remained undiscovered for almost 1,600 years and got rediscovered in 1998. Before its rediscovery, most archaeologists thought that it's impossible to rediscover this city because the city might have been destroyed. But they had the wrong idea about this. Recently, scientists have now gotten access to rediscover stupefying facts and wonders about Alexandria. They're on the mission of unveiling its beautiful architecture and its economic strategies. Alexandria stood the second rank against ancient Rome, which may be the world's ancient surviving shelter. Alexandria's famous lighthouse that comes along the wonders of the world was well known for assisting ships carefully into the Great Harbor for about 2,000 years. This comes to a point where it can be thought that several photographs are about 3,000 years old. The past phantom is being brought to the front, and what used to be fuzzy. The myth of Alexandria is now a shred of evidence. There have recently been plans to construct underwater subways in the whole city, making it the world's #1 underwater museum. Amazing! Pavlo Petri, Greece. Pavlo Petri is the world's ancient engulfed city. Nobody knows its real name because this city sank about more than 5,000 years ago. The modern and latest technology and computer graphics can show the city now. The innovative alliance could tell us more than that what we hoped about existence in the Bronze Age and transform underwater observations. This town was first discussed by a geologist in 1904, but his work was not approved. Then, in 1967, oceanographer Nicholas Fleming took a tour of this place and he confirmed the existence of an old civilization. It was about 3 to 4 meters deep in the ocean. He made a map of the cities, houses, and buildings of this civilization with the help of his fellows. They mostly were double-storied with grounds. The archaeologists thought in the first phase of their discoveries that this civilization belonged to the Mycenaean period, the last period of the Bronze Age. But later discoveries presented that this place was populated earlier than this age. They found some things from the Bronze Age and some from the Neolithic Age, but the structure of buildings and houses confirmed that they're from the Mycenaean period. The archaeologists found 15 houses, and each house had 10 rooms. Most of the houses had a mandatory center room also. It's roughly estimated about the population of Pavlo Petri could be ranged from 500 to 600 people or more than that. It's just to give you guys a rough guess. It's famous about this city that only the base of the houses remain still. They remain because they were made with unbaked bricks like clay to keep the base of houses strong and protected from rains and floods or maybe other natural disasters. Conclusion. These civilizations are precious assets of the world. These civilizations remained undiscovered for a very long time, but thanks to human technology, we got to know about such wowing secrets of this planet. The people of these civilizations were very wise, and they knew how to live their lives accordingly. There are many reasons why these cities got sank. Some say that they were punished by God, some say that these cities were sunken purposely. Whatever the reasons may be, we should keep trying to uncover the facts about them, but within limits. With this, we'd like to end this video with the hope that you liked and enjoyed it. If you liked our content, make sure that you like our video, and do share your views and opinions with us in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel to receive regular videos from us, and don't forget to click the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Until then, peace out, guys.